welcome back to another video, y'all. It's your boy J Mood, back at it again with another video. And today, we have Death Battle with Batgirl and Spider-Gwen. DC versus Marvel. Now, this is a trick one. Batgirl, I mean, she's good. But Spider-Gwen, she's on a whole nother level. So, I want to know... Honestly, I have my money on Spider-Gwen. I mean, Into the Spider-Verse, it just proves my point. And so much above. Anyway, let's dive on in. If you guys are new, leave a like, subscribe.
Who runs the world?
The ladies? So obviously there's a bunch of awesome crime-fighting chicks out there.
Like Barbara Gordon, the DC Comics vigilante known as Batgirl.
And Marvel's Gwen Stacy, the one you know as Spider-Gwen. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Yes, sir. Oh, my bad.
Barbara
Yes,
Gordon
ma'am.
always had a connection to crime fighting. Her father was Gotham City's police commissioner, and she idolized the legendary superhero, Batman.
So she whipped up her own bat costume to crash a police ball. Yeah, she's a rebel, but plot twist, a criminal crashed it first and she wound up saving the day.
This sparked a fire in Barbara, a fire for justice, and a drive to confront crime on her own. With this new mission came another goal, to officially join Batman and Robin
as the next badass
I
crime
remember that
fighter,
one.
Batgirl. You know, how come she's called Batgirl when Dick gets to be Robin? Her identity and individuality shouldn't be anchored to the patriarchal idea that women are publicly defined by the men in their life.
Well said, Boomstick. Now, joining the Bat family wasn't
Well
easy.
said.
The dynamic duo weren't exactly keen on adding a third wheel.
But Batgal worked hard to prove herself, and she's not just a tough fighter, she's super smart.
With a strong understanding of technology and computer hacking, Batgirl knew she could prove useful to a team that relies on tech. Like,
She is Einstein times 5. That's the thing.
you know, Batman and Robin.
How could the bat and the bird say no?
And after settling into the Batcave, she honed her skills by training with the Batman himself.
Who's basically the world's greatest ninja times 1,000. Not like she was some rookie before that, though. Her combat
she
had her study a
wasn't.
bunch of martial arts like judo and karate.
Of course, Batgirl wears her own custom bat suit, lined with Kevlar and filled to the brim with advanced technology.
It's basically a slimmed-down combination of military-grade armor and spy gear that even James Bond would be jealous.
So, basically, she has twice as much as Batman.
So, heck, Batman's version helped him survive this humongous explosion. Look at the size of that thing.
She also added plenty of her own tools to her arsenal for an extra advantage.
Whoa,
Everything
Fortnite
from
gliders?
taser to pepper spray, concussion bombs, smoke bombs, and foam bombs that can bind people in place.
What's with all the bombs?
And
Right.
of course, she's got batarangs. Dummy?
Here I come. I'm just dying to help.
Everyone knows about the basic shuriken the bats are famous for,
Ow.
but Miss Gordon also carries an electric variant.
Why are you throwing these?
Well, that was...
You know,
oh.
that's very nice of you. That you never appreciate me. You know what? If there was an award for being nice, you wouldn't win it. You three hear me?
Those are awesome. Let me try. Yeah.
Oh, you bogus.
Why? Anyway, Batgirl's also got guns, but like non-bullet ones. She's got a gun that shoots sleeping gas, a gun that shoots a grappling hook, and a gun that shoots batarangs. Because why would you throw something when you can fire it out of a gun?
She's quick enough to dodge bullet fire and avoid electricity from live wire.
Who's basically just a scarier version of Blue Jamie Foxx from that one movie about amazing spiders. Also, Batbarb's tough enough to tank a
Oh, man, I
five-story
remember
wall
that
or
one.
have
That
a
comes-
friggin'
Okay, pause. I know it's out of context, but they're coming out with a new Spider-Man, and I saw Electro for Spider-Man. Oh my god.
building explode while she's inside.
I'll show you guys later with another
You're
video.
unstoppable.
Well, until she was shot and paralyzed from the waist down. But even with the
Ooh,
loss
I
of her
remember
legs,
that.
she rallied around her peers and kept fighting the good fight as Oracle.
Remember those computer skills? Well, they sure came in handy here,
Oh,
along with her
yeah.
photographic memory. Plus, she could dodge bullets while in a freaking wheelchair. Man, I bet she'd kick ass at Murder Ball.
Certainly setting her apart from the likes of Batman and Robin. She even learned stick fighting while still paralyzed.
She can beat your ass even while sitting on hers. What can't she do in that wheelchair? Well, besides walk.
Not for too long, though. She eventually received neural implants in her brain and spine that let her walk again. Unfortunately, these devices are vulnerable to short-circuiting and AI hacking, but they're an acceptable risk and have been improved over time to resist such incursions.
Which just makes her that much harder to beat.
Right.
I mean, she's strong enough to outmuscle a giant mutant shark and suplex a fully grown tiger. Move over, Joe Exotic. Make way for the Tiger Queen.
Thanks to her police father and her experience with the Bat family, Barbara Gordon's become a well-rounded protector of her city.
Crazy to think how far the wannabe sidekick has come. She's really stepped out of Batman's shadow and become her own hero.
Let's see her go against Deathstroke. I want to see that.
Overstepping yourself a little? Try me.
The animated series was amazing. Oh man. Alright. I'm gonna take a pause right there and just say this. All these are just ads.
Sorry,
I'm not
guys, I
even a
can't
part of it. And two, this is getting good. Because Batman has a chance right here. Let's see what.
Before Mary Jane, everyone's favorite spider superhero Peter Parker dated a girl named Gwendolyn Stacy.
But then
Yup.
she fell off a bridge and died. The end.
Except that isn't the end. The universe is full of possibilities. What if, in another timeline, that never happened? What if Peter never found that radioactive spider that made him Spider-Man in the first place? What if the superhero was Gwen?
Welcome
Ooh.
to Earth 65. This Gwen was a teen kicking back in New York City. She's a drummer for her high school band and the daughter of a police chief.
And she's this world's one and only Spider-Woman.
Though you might know her as Spider-Gwen. With her cool
Spider-Gwen.
powers, she got busy fighting crime. But hey, who can blame her for showing up
She dislikes him and that. God damn.
a bit? She does whatever a spider can.
Though her police father didn't approve, insisting Spider-Woman could use her powers for the good of others. However, her close friend, the non-superpowered Peter of this world, had a different take.
He was getting bullied all the time and idolized Spider-Gwen's power. So of course he figured the only way to stop the bullies was to get powers like hers. Except he accidentally turned himself into a giant monster lizard. Okay.
Whom the young Miss Stacy was forced to subdue. Peter ultimately succumbed to his experiments, dying in her arms. His death turned Spider-Woman into a fugitive on the run, but also inspired her to take her father's advice.
It was time to step up as a superhero.
Oh,
With her
man.
spiderific powers, she can crawl on walls and stick to any surface. Imagine, you're sitting on your couch being all that is man, and you look up at your ceiling, and instead of seeing a normal spider, there's a whole ass woman up there. Yes, please.
Spider-Woman also has the classic spider
my
sense,
God.
which constantly scans her surroundings and alerts her to incoming danger.
How many times have we said the word spider so far? We get to 50, do we get a free taco?
Thanks to her spider sense, Gwen's moved fast enough to dodge bullets, lasers, and lightning from Electro.
On his best day, classic Spider-Mans even dodged beams of light, at least for a bit before he got
yeah.
smacked.
She's tough enough to power through point-blank explosions just as well as electrocution. And yes, she has similar powers as other spider people like main universe Peter, who survived a massive explosion that annihilated the top of this skyscraper.
And she's strong enough to punch Rhino through a wall, the guy, not another animal, and lift over
Okay.
10 tons.
But of course, to truly fit the role of Spider-Woman, she needed one last thing. Thanks to Janet Van Dyne, aka the Wasp, Gwen received her very own web shooters.
Why do these people keep using sticky stuff that just gets everywhere? Kinda gross.
The web fluid isn't just sticky, but incredibly strong.
Right.
Hey,
The tensile strength of regular spider silk can reportedly reach up to 178 kilograms per square millimeters in a cross-section. Scaled up to a human-sized web, it would be nearly as strong as steel.
oh, come on,
Jesus.
Liz, this is a new shirt.
That can't be. It
Tree
already
Spider's
has beer
right.
stains.
Don't kill them.
That's just
They
my
won't kill
style.
you.
Like
Well,
all
not
those
all of
girls
them.
that just cut a bunch of holes in their jeans and ruin them.
Even with those similar powers, Gwen's not your average spider hero. She's made
No,
a habit
she's
of traveling
not.
throughout the multiverse.
And she lost her powers permanently. They were stolen by Cindy Moon because she's the worst. She could
Silk!
briefly restore her powers with these isotope things, but she
Okay.
didn't really have a good solution until she found Venom. No, really, Venom. You know, the scary alien.
Oh
monster
no,
guy
not
that
Venom, Gwen.
Despite it being, well, Venom, Gwen took the symbiote for herself. Formed into her new suit, her powers were fully restored.
Oh yes, she's back in black.
I should note this version of Venom is a bit different from the one you're most familiar with. It was lab created and not nearly as potent or powerful.
It can form talons, camouflage her, and do some limited shape-shifting. But Gwenum won't be reforming from a puddle of goo or anything crazy like that. Also, she can create even more spiders? Who the hell came up with that?
Hold
I guess the
up.
only
Call.
problem is the symbiote's weak to loud sounds and fire. It's basically scared of a metal concert.
Ironic, considering its preferred look. But it's still Venom, and its violent nature tore Gwen apart. Eventually, she wound up unmasked and indicted.
What do you mean unmasked? Her name's Spider-Gwen. Everyone should have figured that out.
Have you been paying attention?
Yes, whiz. Badass spider chick kicked lots of ass.
After serving her time and even gaining control of the symbiote, shifting it into her more iconic getup, Gwen took a trip to the mainline 616 Earth.
Basically, she got about as popular as Spider-Man, and they wanted to jam her in the universe.
There, she regained her secret identity. But since there were a few other Spider-Women running around, she took on a new moniker, Ghost Spider.
Ghost Spider! That's right.
That's good.
This chick's too good to protect one world. She's got two. It's awesome to see how far she's come from teenage show-off to guardian of the multiverse.
Hold up. Put some respect on my boy Miles' name.
That's why I.
My boy Miles Morales knows it.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But while these gals have survived some close shaves in the past, you too can get a close shave with Harry's.
Tired of
call
overpaying for
Spider-Gwen.
razors that are over-designed, overpriced, and out of touch?
Great for when I accidentally spend
Delivering their sharp,
we give some hair great off flash death.
ergonomic.
It's time.
I do not own any of these sponsors, so I'm just gonna skip right
Death
through.
battle!
Oh, okay. Okay. I like these graphics.
Stupid thing. I said take me to Miles, not this. Seems like you're the stupid one for dropping by unannounced. Don't you treat your guests well.
Oh shit. Ooh. I forgot about that penny.
Taken, Dracula. I'll get out of your hair. See ya.
Uh-oh. She got batons. Ooh. Yeah, that must inspire Gwen's agility. Are you gonna let her put down you? God damn.
End of the road, loser.
Oh, she about to clap back. Oh yeah, you dead.
I'll find you. You're on my turf. Too late. I shouldn't have done that.
Right. Who catches it? That's what I'm literally trying to figure out. Oh. Oh.
Come on. Come on.
Sleep something. Uh-oh. Spider-Man 1 reference. Okay.
You haven't won yet.
Yes, yes. Oh.
Now I have.
KO! Looks like Batgirl's turned into Split.
Holy shit. She straight sliced her neck off. Oh my god. Oh, bravo. Bravo.
Girl.
Batgirl wielded an impressive arsenal with plenty
Right.
of tools suited to combat Gwen's abilities. Not to mention, Gwen was no match for her stellar intelligence.
Which made this pretty close. There are plenty of versions of this fight where Batgirl could take down the symbiote with sound and fire.
But even with such weaknesses, the Ghost Spider held enough of her own advantages to take the win more times than not.
So while Batgirl's training was certainly better, the spider sense is just super broken. Gwen and other Spideys have held up against martial arts masters like Captain America, who is definitely
Oh,
on par
yeah,
with
he
super
did.
ninjas like Batman.
Not to mention, Gwen was clearly stronger than Barbara. Plus, Spider-Man survived that skyscraper bomb with the same powers, which Batgirl definitely wouldn't walk away from.
It was way bigger than the building blast that Batgirl barely survived. Hell, Batman's biggest explosion survival feat doesn't even match it. Listen, I know explosions, and by measuring the size of this blast, I can tell it's equal to about 60 tons of TNT. But applying the same math stuff to Spider-Man's, it's more than double that.
To be frank, Batgirl had
Oh,
the
yeah.
tools she needed to take down
Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
has some.
Gwen was simply stronger, faster, tougher, and made good use of the spider sense, making it extremely difficult for Barbara to land a decisive hit before taking one herself.
It seems batty, but Batgirl was overwebbed by Spider-Gwen spinning this one in her favor. Jesus webbed.
The winner is Spider-Gwen.
Thanks for checking out that episode of Deathmatch. If you like that fight, be sure
Bro. Oh my gosh. Oh man, that was tough. I honestly don't know what to say about that. It was really close, but I say all hands down to Spider-Gwen. She knows her stuff. Anyway, that's it for now. I hope you guys liked the videos today. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe. You all know what to do. And I'll see you guys later, probably this Saturday. Yup, I'll have something by this Saturday. I hope to see y'all then. J Money out. There you go.